Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more of the highest of peak Dr. Stone. Last time was so good, you guys. I really seriously feel like I watched like 3.5 episodes in that one episode. Like, I cannot believe how much we covered in that. And we have a lot of questions to answer now that we know the name of the village. And of course, there was that hint that like she knew the name. So like, yeah. Before I get started going into my just lingering thoughts, I do just want to say, if you're joining me early today, you know exactly what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so very much. And as always, I'm sending up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if you're joining me on those YouTubes, thank you so much for tuning in. I really hope you'll hit like and subscribe. It helps me and my channel so much. Another thing that helps me a whole lot is if you check out the link to my Patreon, which is going to be in the description down below, for early access, uncut, unfiltered, tons and tons and tons of anime and other reactions going back years. So thank you in advance for that. All right, guys, we had a lot going on last time. So Senku's the chief. Senku saved Ruri. It looked really, really bad there for a second. And I, honest God, was thinking like, oh my God, he just made it worse. And like, and of course they were starting to turn on him because they didn't understand. And like, it looked bad. And of course you would think like, this person came in here and made it worse, you know? But man, thank God it was I really thought it was going to be like, oh, never mind. She actually needed this drug. And we were going to have to, or like this vaccine or something, cure, you know, and we were going to have to go and formulate that. And I was just like, oh my God, you've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. But no, we were good. We were good. We were good. The fake out, though, I did not appreciate. Did not appreciate it. Probably took a few years off my life. But yeah. And so, so we just now, like the biggest thing in front of us now, I mean, it's a huge deal that Senku's the chief because he can turn this whole thing into the science. For real, he has an actual place to turn into the science kingdom. Like, he's not just spreading science by word of mouth now. Like, he is in charge. He can really make some changes. Still a little sad that Chrome's not technically her husband, but now she can be with Chrome whenever she wants because she's doing good. She's feeling good. We're all good. The Genro stuff was hilarious. The inappropriate shot was hilarious and unnecessary. And yeah, so you know what I ought to do? I ought to make that the no, I can't do that. I was gonna say I ought to make that the thumbnail of the video. It's just like that moment where I realized like how this looked. And I was just like, I don't know. If you see it as a thumbnail, you'll know what I decided if I remember to do it. Anywho, wow. I mean, how do you even thumbnail a video like that? Because like 18 million things happened in that. Like we had cola, we had antibiotics, we had Anyway, the big pressing thing now, I think, is what the heck is going on with the history of this place. Why is it named after Senku? Why is it named after his family? You know my theory. My theory is it has something to do with the dad. The dad probably came in and founded this village or something. Or someone... I said that. I'm like, maybe it was somebody related to Senku. But when we really think about it, we never did see what happened to his dad. We never did. So yeah, guys, I guess there's one way to find out, and that's to go ahead and jump right into the next episode of Dr. Stone. Let's do this. I'm sorry, I know you're not. Huh? Can you actually explain it to us, the audience? Why and how? Tell me now. Are you planning on explaining any of this to me? The 100 Tales, yeah. And I've been saying for a while, that's definitely from the old world. Why and how? Guys, there is only one explanation to this. There is only one explanation. And that's it. Whoever founded this village knew him or was related to him. That's the only explanation. Why would they know specific stories of him? It was his dad. It was his dad. His dad came in, founded this village, maybe with a few other people. I wish I could remember more about his dad now. I really wish I could. Because I don't think was his dad supposed to be foreign? Was his dad supposed to be not Japanese? I don't think so. Okay, that part I don't know. But I mean, now you can easily explain away that, like, okay, there's tourists in Japan. Like what if I had happened to be there when the stone world thing happened, when the petrification happened, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, and you wake up and all of a sudden you're just, you know? I don't know. There's explanations for that. But why specifically a story about Senku? It was not like he was Gen. Gen was actually famous. They could have come across like one of the books that Gen had. You know what I'm saying? Like, Senku was not famous. He was a school kid. So there's only one way, unless like somebody found like one of his notebooks or something, or his diary or something. I don't know. Maybe somebody found his diary. I have no idea. Please tell me. Oh. Is that how the moon works? Oh, baby Senku, you're so cute. There's Dad. His dad for sure founded this village. He's like, I'm sorry, I have no time for love. He's a preschooler. He's so cute. Right. Oh, was his dad trying to be a scientist too? Is that why he wanted to go to space? Because his dad wanted to be an astronaut? Oh. Was his dad also a scientist? He's taken it to another level. Wow. So his dad loved space and wanted to be an astronaut, and that's why. Man. He was a professor? He was an astronomy professor? Oh my God, did he actually go? Don't tell me he actually tried again and went. Did Senku apply too? Boys, what are you doing, you silly boys? Whoa. Oh yeah. Like, so stimulating the different muscles. Is he trying to do something to help his dad get into space? Is that what he's doing? Oh my God, he's trying to build something so that his dad can swim better. Oh. In the water, was that it technically did work. Look at him with his little bow tie. The electrode training suit from Hal. Dad, you okay in there? Oh, that's such a sweet thing. So that was all for his dad? The whole going to space thing and everything? Getting so good at... I can't take it. Did he actually do it? He looks like he's doing good. But it probably did spark him to try really hard. He was trying so hard for his dad, and his dad had to try hard for him. Was it maybe him and the other people from... Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I've got it! I've got it! I've got it! Oh my god! He went to space. He didn't get petrified. He came back with the other people on the rocket who were probably from all different parts of the world. And they founded the village. Because I'm just like, I bet some people just ended up like defrosting sooner. Not defrosting, but depetrifying. But this makes so much more sense. Holy freaking crap. That's it. That's it. That's got to be it. Okay, let me check my sound real quick because I'm going to be like absolutely heartbroken if this is one of those times when it stopped like recording sound. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. Oh my god, that's it. That's it, you guys. He was in space. He was in space. So are they all maybe like descendants of his... Are some of them going to be related to... Wow. Of course he's watching. Oh, he founded a whole village for him. Oh, man. Oh, my God. That... The whole thing about Senku wanting to go to space, that was like so much more wholesome. And it was already pretty wholesome. I was gonna say that looks like the Star of David. Oh my god. He came back. Everything was turned to stone. Everyone, all that whole crew. Wow!
私はね、あなたたちとは違うの。5000万ドルも払ってソユーズの席を買った。言ってみれば、私を出迎える態度じゃないでしょ。
I see. So this person is a... Oh, a pop star? Oh! Not a pop star? Just joking around? Lillian Weinberg. Oh! Well, if he said he had her CDs, then she probably is really a pop star, but... She was just trying to put on that she was a diva. Connie. Okay. Hi. Really big. Okay, so we are a pop star. Okay, gotcha. Well, I think we know who Ruri is descended from because definitely looking like Ruri and Kohaku. Aww, just, you know, we're all gonna be like space mates for a little while, and then we're gonna start a village together, so... One small step. So no wonder they had, like, knowledge of stuff before.
今日からここの BGM はこいつだ。
1日100回はかけましょう。
That I was, you know, if it were me, I would not want my CD played that much. I would not want it. I would be embarrassed to even like hear it in the background personally, but because wasn't she supposed to be from America? Like she had the American flag on her. Oh my god, so pretty. She's singing in space. She has such a pretty voice. So pretty. Oh, she's doing it live. Wow. They probably showed this. They probably showed this like in the background when, and I didn't even think. Oh my god. People are listening all over the world. All over the world are listening to her.
シャミールと白夜は使わないの？回線。家族に連絡とか。
必要ないな。僕は独り身だ。
白夜は？
ああ、俺はな、センクっつう息子がいいんだけど、そこのシャミールみたくこましゃくれだよ。眠れねえの？
あ、ごめん、うるさかった？
うわあ、うるさくて鼓膜破れた。
Oh.
しかし本当好きな歌。
ずっと歌ってきたから。
That's kind of her whole thing, yeah.
ある日ね、ゴミ捨て場でレコードを拾ったの。それからもう毎日毎日ずっと歌ばっか聴いてた。
That's beautiful.
壊れちゃったの。
So you had to make your own songs?
それからは自分で歌うようになった。
Oh, she looks like she was pretty, had a pretty rough upbringing there.
いろんな人に聴いてもらいたい。それでちょっとでも世界って楽しい、生まれてきてよかったって思ってくれたら嬉しい。あの頃の私がそうだったよ。
いつかリリアンの歌。
Oh, in a way, I think maybe he's gonna hear a descendant of hers. But he looks more like Ginro. Well, I mean, we're talking generations, so it's not like we're all gonna...
おじさんの食道楽を否定はしないけど、過保護だね。
That's a good thing. Oh, you could use a little pampering while you work.
って死にはしない。
いいから食ってみろって、ビビるから。
Dad is so cute and fun. Is this going to be one of those ramen saves the world moments again? So they're both like, they both have like a ramen on their resume. That's pretty impressive. Uh-oh. Oh, they saw it happen? They saw it happen because they weren't that far away. Whoa. Aww. They saw the wave coming for the Earth. Dang, it's... Wow. I wonder, were they able to do any analysis or anything like that that maybe, like, would help? Oh my god. Oh, he was thinking of his son. Of course he was. It washed over the entire Earth. How? You know, if we didn't know everyone there pretty well, I'd say where they were sitting was a pretty good place to do whatever happened. You know what I mean? Oh, don't jump to conclusions. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I would be thinking too.
今日ツイートしてない？
No one's left. They're all stone. Everything stopped. God, can you imagine it be like the last humans? Everyone is petrified. That's horrifying.
そんなことって。
Wow. That is so freaky. Can you imagine being like the last humans? Seeing that. So they went back. They went back. I wonder how long they waited to go back. Because they were maybe thinking it was a disease or something.
人類がこんな状況じゃ救援を待つにしたって地上でなきゃ望めやしないよ。
戻ろう地球に。
We gotta check this out.
何言ってんの白夜まで。言ったでしょ。70億人もいるんだからきっと誰かが。
Yeah, but
ヤコフ。俺たちは人類。
he already knew. So the 6 of them restarted. Wow. Yeah. That he's the same way as Senku. He's the same way. I don't know why that just makes me want to cry. I don't know why I just want to cry over the whole episode. There's no reason to cry over it. Okay, now this makes way more sense. Just the whole thing. It's just like his dad going into space because of him. And the song. I have thought that maybe they were going to try and say that the dad gets together with the pop star. I mean, they got along, but they didn't really do anything for me to really indicate, like, okay, they're definitely into each other, like, they're gonna get together. They could just be friends. They could just be being friendly. But if that was the case, because, I mean, the only one I'm really sure about in terms of, like, ancestry is that, like, the pop star is definitely the ancestor of Kohaku and Ruri. Like, the look is way too much. It's way too on point. If the two of them ended up getting together, we already have a husband and wife, so it's very possible, like, we already had a husband and wife in the group. It's very possible to think that, like, they had a kid, and then we have 4 other people in the group with whom so then it must have all come from, like, 3 original families then. There must have maybe been, like, I don't know how exactly it would have. 100 Nights and 1,000 Skies. Oh my god. I want to watch every episode right now. I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait. I love this show so much. I love this show so much. That was such an in-depth look. Okay. Theory. There were 6 people. Byakuya, the dad, pop star, the couple, the short-haired woman and the short-haired blonde guy, the burlier one, not the younger one, the bratty one, and the staffer. Now, the husband and wife makes sense. They would go on, they would have kids. There's a couple of different combinations left, assuming that we had, you know, if I had to guess, I'd say there were like 3 founding families and they all like, I mean, at some point that will get a little bit hairy because who are you marrying? But that's probably why. I don't know. Because then they have the tradition of the who gets to marry the priestess. But they probably initially had to set up some kind of system just to make sure that, like, the race would keep going. Like, the human race would keep going. You know what I mean? So maybe that's how that came about. And then they passed down knowledge through like one person. Now, what's interesting to me is we had 2 doctors there, and a lot of like medical stuff did not get passed down. But it's possible that like some really rudimentary things did. Because like, how would you even keep, like, that's one thing I was wondering is like, how would you keep this? And I know that like people lived before there was antibiotics. People lived before all the like, you know, more, not even modern conveniences, but like, I guess you could call them in the grand history of everything, more recent developments of medicine, of technology, of everything. But maybe, like, one thing I was wondering is if this has been going on for like ages and ages and ages and ages, and you had such a small village, wouldn't it be kind of hard to like keep them from dying out? Like, I feel like it would. So maybe they did have like a basic knowledge of medicine and stuff like that. Like, we knew enough to like bring the hot water, you know, and that did prolong Ruri's life for a long time. So yeah. So I mean, if I had to guess, I'd say everything kind of originated from maybe like 3 families. The husband and wife. The guy looked like Ginro but acted like Kinro. But the staffer girl had dark hair like Kinro. So maybe the 2 of them got together. And if Byakuya and the pop star got together, that means that all of that whole line of like priestesses and everything are descended from Senku's family. And that's what I was kind of thinking. I bet Senku is like an actual, like, I bet he's like actually related. I don't know. I could be really off with that. I mean, technically the pop star could have gotten with anyone or met. I mean, here's the thing, guys. If you're trying to repopulate the humankind, maybe you're not thinking, maybe you're just, I don't know. Maybe you're just doing all that you can. Let's just put it that way. Like, I'm assuming that we've split off into 3 couples or something, but like, not necessarily. If we were just going by like survival rules, I guess not necessarily. But then like, you'd also want to be careful that everyone wasn't like super, I don't know. I feel like because I'm like, you wouldn't want everyone to be related. Like, at some point we're going to have cousins marrying and stuff like that. And it's like, I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm really going off on a tangent here. I just need to slow down because like, it's not that serious. It's not that serious. Like, the village is here and I don't need every single detail. But God, oh my, okay, so let's talk about the dad, okay? The dad is, I'd say the dad is a gem, but like, the first thing to tip me off as something was going on was that all of them had like gem names, and I'm like, that's a little too on the nose. The dad is so adorable. Senku is so like very cut and like dry kind of, he's bratty like that, you know what I mean? But you can see so much like zaniness in his personality, and there's so much like, and honestly, that adds up so much now that I can see his dad, because his dad definitely had the love for science, and you can see like there's so much that he had in common with the dad. Like, the dad wanted to go and help humans. The dad, like, there's a lot of similarities, but I'd say the biggest one is like when the dad gets like super like in dad joke mode, or like in dad when he starts acting like a goofy dad. I can definitely see that coming through in Senku sometimes. Like, the more like kind of just zany, quirky, kooky behavior, I could definitely see that. I love that they like motivated each other, because I think one of the reasons, I think the first reason that Senku, I think he already really liked science, but I think like the big reason why he got so into it was because of the going to space thing. That's what they kind of indicated in that first episode, like way back when we were doing the Sakasa story, was that he got so hard into science because of that. So I love that, like, his dad inspired that in him, and then his dad was so inspired by that he had to work really hard to get to space himself, and he made it. And it's, oh my God, that makes so much sense. Honestly, that makes so much more sense than, like, somebody else just happened to be near that acid that helped them, like, on stone. I mean, that, it's not like that's impossible, but, like, this is even more so. Oh my God, that's crazy, though. Can you imagine being one of the last 6 humans left? For all you know, like, alive. You know what I mean? Because they didn't know what we know. They were thinking everyone's gone, you know? Or they at least didn't know how to help them. Or I don't know. Now I'm curious to see if we'll get more. Like, maybe they did discover some things. You know what I mean? Like, maybe some of the things, like maybe some of that wasn't coincidence. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, with the cave and stuff like that. I don't know. Because, I don't know. I'd have to keep watching. Senku was, like, happened to be near the cave. I don't know. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if they explained that, like, some of that was not a coincidence. I don't know. Anyway. Wow, what a backstory. I love the dad. I love him so much. The one thing I'm sad about is that, like, if they went back and they started the village, that means that, like, 3,700 years ago, or, like, 3,650 years ago, like, he's gone. You know what I mean? That's the only thing that's kind of a bummer about it. Is that, like, I was kind of hoping, like, oh, are we going to see the dad? Like, is he going to get to see his dad again? But, man, what a legacy that, like, they started this whole entire village. That is so amazing. And honestly, I can see, like, resemblances in a lot of the villagers to, like, people who are in that group. I just can't, like, sit down and, like, pair them all. Because I don't know, like, all the names of everybody right now. But, wow. What? Oh, my God. Okay. I need to absorb the entire rest of this series through osmosis. I just need it, like, just, like, suck it into my brain. But then we wouldn't get to watch it together, so. But I crave it. It's so good. All right, you guys, I'm going to be dwelling on this all day. I could just sit here probably for, like, the next 5 hours and just be, like, just kind of circling the drain of all my just crunching, and God, I love the show. All right, I think you could tell I enjoyed the episode. In case you couldn't tell, I enjoyed the episode. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. Please, for the love of God, do not leave me now. I'm just this show's just got a chokehold on me. Please be sure to join me next time, and we will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.